It is still October 17, 2025, and I wanted to tell you how amazing God is. Oh, He is so. You that not know God or understand God, how it's working. You have hard to understand this. What is happen? It have happened many times in my life that when God had called me to visit other countries, I have not had any money at all. But in some way, God doing these things to make it come true. When he called me 2022 to visit Israel, I told you that follow me, that I didn't have any money. I told you that God have called me to Jerusalem, but I didn't know how I could come there. But suddenly one day it came about 4,000 US dollar. It's about the same thing in euro. And it come into my bank account. And I didn't know who did send it to me. And it was not signed under or anything. But immediately I bought me a flight ticket to Jerusalem, to Tel Aviv. And then you may be followers, or if it was God, God did it anyway. Even if you were sending me money, it was God that touched your heart, and you did it. And so these things he have done many, many times for me. And now he did it again. It's like I almost are crying because it touched my heart so much, what God is doing for me. And the church I am member of, but I am not in the church. But I am member of LDS Church, and they don't believe me that I get money supernatural from God. They are saying that I am criminal, that I get money from to be criminal, and it's very sad to hear it, and knowing that they are talking about me in that way. And what should they say now when I get this moving without have any money from the start? And then I have signed under the contract because I think I can get this money enough to not involve anyone, and that I mean that if you are sending me some money in support to this, that include the same thing, that not involved the social service or something. I have written to get some fonts, but it seems like the fonts is empty very much, so there is not much money to get from. And yesterday I got my retirement, and I saw that if I don't buy anything now, I can pay the double rent that I can do because I saved the money this month, and will save the money next month also in November, and then I have that money to pay the rent, a double rent, so that I don't need any money for. And now this man, in some way, God touched his heart, and he make a very good deal with me. And those other that have been here, they have wanted double of the money from me. But this man, he wanted only like about $1,000 US dollar, or 1,000 euro, about that, for to make everything. And I don't know. I tell you the truth that I don't know where he come from, this man. But I told you that he only standing there in front of my scooter when I should drive into my home, and he was standing there, and he looked at me and looked at me and looked at me, and he didn't say anything, and he did that the whole time, and he maybe heard God talking about me, and then it was also that I heard from him that I don't know how it come that he was telling me that he loved country music, and I gave him my 3 cowboy hats, and he sent back and thank you me to giving him those 3 hats, and that also was something that touched his heart, and it's amazing. I knew God should do something special, but I can't tell what it is he will doing. And now God did this, that I maybe can pay him with my own money that I get in retirement. And if this man is single and a man for me that love God, then is it like a Christmas gift from God I get. And of course I know how to do it on the internet. Of course I check him up. He told me where he lived, so I knew that. And then when he wrote me about the contract, then he told me his name and what he lived, and then his email address, and of course I saw that he was 49 years old. but you know that in secret between us, they don't know how old I am. So if I don't say anything, then am I okay? And they think that I am 15, 20 years younger than what I am. So it's best to hide most everything that can show my age for him, at least in the beginning. And I told him that it's okay to come and work already now, because it's going to be winter, and then it's be very cold to working in the garden. I told him, so it's best to start to work before any snow is coming. I told him, and I say that I am most of the time am I at home. Now when it's cold outside, I am not out so much. So I told him that he could come whenever he was free to work. So he could start outside in the garden, and that's a work for some hours, and then he can start to work inside my home later on. And so already now this is so wonderful that I get someone coming and visit me, and it's time maybe to buy some coffee to give him when he is here, and have a nice time with him here, talking, laughing, and play country music. Oh, God is so wonderful. And you think that God is not with me. I know so many have coming and they are going, and then they don't believe that God, that I am God's daughter. And it's showing this for you. I have evidence about it. And I have evidence now that I got a contract that was half of the money. And then maybe he's single. Who knows? That I am single and he is single. Who knows? Because it was something with him that he was staring at me so very, very much. So I don't know where he come from. I know he lives where he lives, but I don't know how he could stand there and look at me and say, is it me that you are going to talk to about to move this apart, move my belongings here? I told him. And then he was like, wake up, and yes, it is. And he said, I'm early out, and that when he said this, that he was early driving to my home, it is a little hint that he is by himself. so he didn't have a home to drive home to, and he drove to my place and see if he could start talking to me. And so it's a little hint, but I don't take anything for granted. But I hope it's like that, and I can get a really nice Christmas for once and not sit by myself. I really hope that it's like a package God have given me now. So everything is coming together without that I had any money from the beginning, like it have been so many times, because I am the daughter of God, and he have appointed me to be his daughter. And it's not something I tell you, because it is you that have followed me, you know how I could travel without any money. And last time I was in Israel, I couldn't walk, but I walk anyway. I say to God that hold me up so I don't fall in the streets in Jerusalem. I say that, and God hold me up, and I could walk and get me some food when I didn't have any food to eat at the hotel. I had breakfast, but not dinners. So I had to go out a long distance to get food. For me was it a long distance, and in that traffic there is in Jerusalem, it was about 300 meters to go, and that was much. I have to rest a little when I could, and then 300 meters back. So God is so amazing. God, he can do whatever it's need to be done. He have no limits. And if you are in a relationship with God, he will do that to you also. As long as you, like I say, you have to move on your own first. You can't only walk to the church and sit in the service and think that, oh, now I have showing God that I am in the church. And then you think that things coming to you. You need to take some step on your own first, and then have the faith. You know, I say that from the beginning, that I have faith in God, but I don't know how he should make it. But now I have signed under the contract to get everything done. It's only for me to go to the new apartment, and he will do everything here. And I think he like it also. I asked him if he was the owner of this company, and he said he was the owner. So he do it in some way of fun and interest also, like it should be when we are working. So I can't thank God enough for what he is doing, that I can relax from today, that everything it's going to be just fun. And I hope that Christmas 2025 will be something else than what it have been in 25 years. In 25 years I have been on my own in Christmas time. And in the beginning in the United States I had nothing to celebrate. I go to a school in where I was, and I was to a school and asked them if they have a trash Christmas things in a trash can that I could get, and I got a Christmas tree from the trash can, because they told me that the Christmas tree they had bought, it was too high, so it was in the ceiling, so they have to cut it off. And that Christmas tree did I get a little for the table. And then they have some old decoration for the tree that I got also. So I got a Christmas tree when I was homeless. And just in that time I was in a hotel. It was this druggy man that pay for the hotel room, but he was seldom at home, and I was by myself. And I think he was in prison when it was Christmas, and I sit by myself and celebrate Christmas in that way from the trash can. And so I think God will do something this Christmas, a special Christmas. I can only hope, and I don't take anything for granted, but I have that in my mind, a hope that something should be different this time. I get a new home that is more safe, and I have so much. I have more Christmas things to move with me than what I have in my home here. I have been a Christmas freak. I can't deny it. And when I come back from United States, my daughter's father, he took with him all my Christmas belonging, because he had it when I left Sweden. And I think I gave Christmas things to him and told him to take it to his home, so my American husband shouldn't trash it or throw it away, because it was much porcelain in it. And so he took it home, and then when I come back after 3.5 years, he bring it to me. And that's what I have now. Plus that I have some that I bought in United States. In not something from the trash. It was these cheap things I bought in the dollar store. And now do we have dollar store in my city? And if I have some money left over, I want to go there in dollar store and see what they have in Christmas things, to see if I buy something for Christmas 2025. But I maybe have nothing for Christmas, to celebrate Christmas in food like that. But it's okay, I can celebrate Christmas another time. But of course it's the best to have Christmas in Christmas time. And then is it also my birthday in December. And I hope that I have a birthday cake when it's my birthday. No one is coming with something gift, but at least I can eat the birthday cake. So it's so wonderful what God is doing. And you ask me if I know who am God, you that is Jesus' lover. My God is not Jesus. I respect you for believing in Jesus, but my God is the Father of Jesus, not Jesus. And he is there, out there, and doing things. He sees everything, because those in afterlife is telling him what's going on. It's not himself, because I believe that is like the baptism. No, Buddha is about. They saying that God is somewhere out there, but he don't is involved in our life in that way that he walking around here. He is there out, and everything that is coming to us is going through God. And Jesus received God's Spirit, and I have received God's Spirit. I knew almost from the beginning that I walk like a parallel to Jesus. But I didn't know that I should be God's daughter and Jesus God's son, that we were son and daughter to God. That I didn't know, but that I know today. And I love my God, I love my Father. I love him so very much. And I talk to him every evening before I go to bed. And I tell him how much I love him. I love afterlife, those that is in afterlife, in the good afterlife. And I love God, my Father. So you hear, I hope you hear how thankful I am to what God have done to me today. That everything working for the good. That now I can rest in this, that I can pay all the bills and not have any debt. Because I should not have any debt, as I am the daughter of God. I should not have anything. I have just been cleaned up from debt. And my bank, they don't take any money from me anymore, because I am clean. Because God cleaned it up for me. And I should not have to be in debt again. then it's not about God, it's about you that have failed me, because you have not done anything to help me. You were spitting on me when I laying on the street. That's how I see it like, because no, you don't want to help me, and that's up on you. And it will come a time when you have to tell the heavenly court what you have done in your life. And I know there is people that have no money at all, but that's why I am talking to you. That's why I do this with a podcast. Of course, it was the Spirit that told me to start a podcast, but I teach you what you should do when you have problems. It's about your relationship with God. That's it. Some people say, you're talking about yourself the whole time. It's not about that. It is that in my walk, is it that you should learn from it, and I teach you in my walk. It's not about me. It's nothing about me. It's to teach you my relationship with God. I teach you. It's not about me. It's about God the whole time. And it's about you and God. Come a spirit out from me. I was so happy, so I didn't notice that the spirit come. It's so wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for listening, and God bless you in their way, in your way to be taught, learn who am God and what He can do for you. But you also need to do something for Him. It's not a relationship. It's not about one direction. It's two directions. So thank you.